was Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. I talked a little bit about this book in my first newsletter post, which is out now on my Substack. You can go to laineydoveauthor.substack.com and check that out. I really enjoyed the Skyrim-esque vibes of this book. I'm a huge fan of Skyrim. It's kind of scratched the itch I was looking for in that literary sense. I got lost in the world of this book, and when you give a fantasy reader a book like this, that's the goal. When you write a book like this, that's what you want to happen. Different characters to follow, all with different stories, and they kind of tie back into the main lore and the main plot. There are children being kidnapped, there are corrupt rulers, and there are relatives that need avenging, all while an ancient force of gods is being reawakened. There were some really badass female characters. My favorite was probably Orca. A little impulsive, but if you want to know the full extent of female rage, read about Orca. The next book that I read was The Rule of Two, which is book 2 in the Darth Bane series. And this series is by Drew Karpyshyn. I read the first book in February, and I, of course, had to read the second book. This one follows both Darth Bane and his new apprentice, Xana. She's learning everything she can from her master, and she will eventually surpass him, kill him, and then solidify the Sith Rule of Two. Both of them are dealing with the last book's final battle. Quite a bit of a time jump, but they still manage to keep you immersed in the story enough that Bane is still pretty much the same. He's just older and more wizened. And he also has these weird, like, slimy creatures all over him now that make him more powerful, but they're also slowly killing him, so that's part of his plot. The two of them are a team, but they're also Sith. They're going to one-up each other in ways that go behind the other's back. The last book that I read is called Guardian, and it is the first book of the Velicor series. This book is by Kate Corsack. She is an author that I follow on Instagram. She compared her book to Legend of Zelda, and of course when I saw that, I was instantly sold. That's how I find books now, is I just see them on social media. Oh, it's like this game. Oh, it's like this game. Okay, it's mine. Kyler is such an amazing protagonist. He has such a powerful arc, and the concept of their military system and how they want to rise through the ranks is very interesting. That's how she explained alchemy too. I've watched shows and read books where there's like a vague explanation of what's actually going on in like an alchemical process, but she explained it really well, like with the different ingredients you have to mix together. Like, I'm sure a lot of research went into that. It helps keep the magic system whimsical while still having expertise. Safe travels, and let me know what you thought of these books in the comments.